Now let's talk about Elevare. For those of you who haven't tried it, please give it a shot. This is a game changer. All Nutrient is a super gentle hair color. It has less than 2% ammonia content, but sometimes you need that little extra ammonia boost just to open the cuticle and get the job done. And that is where Elevare comes in. This is an ammonia booster. The number one reason that people want to use this is for gray coverage. It works like a charm. So you can add up to 7 grams of Elevare into any 40-gram formula. So if you have 40 grams of color, 40 grams of developer, you would add 7 grams of Elevare with no additional developer. It goes in by itself. Now with gray coverage, that cuticle has gotten thick, it's gotten a little coarse and wiry, and it needs that extra help to open up so we can get the color inside. So you can mix the Elevare into your formula and it's just gonna help lift the cuticle, make your job a little bit easier. If you have a super resistant client, I would go the full 7 grams. I don't hesitate about it at all. If you have just a little sprinkling of gray, you could do anywhere from 1 to 3 grams and that will get you the coverage that you need. You can also use Elevare for bright colors, especially bright reds. All Nutrient has some amazing, gorgeous reds, and some of them are quite bright, and you want to get that full brightness when you're applying it. But if you have a client with very dark or coarse or thick hair, sometimes when it processes, you're just not getting the brightness that you thought you were going to get, what you see in the swatch book. So that's where the Elevare comes in. You can add the full 7 grams if you want that really nice pop of red or a bright copper. If you just want that little sprinkling of that little sparkle of gold in their hair, you can add maybe 2 or 3 grams just to get it to brighten up as they're walking maybe out in the sun or under bright lights. You can also use Elevare to get an extra half level of lift. So for those who use the Super Light series, you know we can get 4 levels of lift, but sometimes you just want that little extra something, and that's where the Elevare comes in. You can add 7 grams to your formula to get a half level of lift lighter. So if you're aiming for platinum and you're just barely gonna cross that finish line, this will get you over there. If you have a client who is really resistant, let's say you're using a 30 volume and you want 3 levels of lift. If she's super resistant, she might only be getting 2, 2.5, and you might want to add some Elevare to that formula just to make sure she gets the full 3 levels. So that's Elevare. Remember, you can add 7 grams into your 40-gram formula, no extra developer, and this does not go in the Lightener. This is for the cream color only. So up to 7 grams, this will give you extra lift, brighter colors, and better gray coverage.